Welcome back. I've managed to get the bonnet back on okay, and it stays on its own now. It didn't do that before. I had to use a red. You've probably seen me using this thing before. It's just a mop handle. I don't need that anymore. See, the hinge down here was so rotten. This was completely rotten, and it was just separating. So yeah, there was no way of. Let's just get that. We can just see the new metal. This is all new metal behind the gold plate. It's still in bare metal. I've not primed it yet. I just wanted to trial fit it, make sure it fits before I do anything. But it was just so rotten down here. The hinge are completely separated from the mounting plate, and consequently, the bonnet didn't hold itself. This is all new metal here, from there right the way through to here. It's completely new metal. That was rotten, as is this corner over here. That's a couple of inches there. And what else do we have? Let's have a look. Yeah, we had a couple of holes here. Nothing serious. Ooh, strangling myself with the wire for the microphone. Let's just drop the bonnet down slightly. And there were a couple more holes here. There were 2 holes there and 1 hole here. I've just sort of welded those up with filler wire. I could have cut the whole area out, tried to weld a plate in, but I think it would be more likely to have distorted. I have very small amount of distortion across the edge of the bonnet. I'll be able to deal with that. I'll get it in bare metal, and I'll use a combination of oxyacetylene. I'll in certain areas where the metal's stretched, I'll use oxyacetylene flame to glow it cherry red, and then cool it very quickly with a sponge, and that will make the metal contract. And I'll be able to sort of planish it from underneath. I'll use a weight underneath and a polished planishing hammer. I could ignore it and file it out, but I'll planish it and make sure it's perfect before I come to even think about painting it. I do want the whole thing to be perfect, but it sits very well now. And the hinge was broken when I bought the car, and me opening and closing, and it's got dramatically worse. So that's been a big job. But I'm very pleased to finally have it done. The welding's been quite easy tonight because I've been welding without wind. Trying to weld oxyacetylene flame in the open with wind is no fun, I can tell you. But I've managed now, and I'm just so pleased. Just to be able to do this. The latch is on the other side. Let me just pull the latch off. Where is it? There it is. Just to be able to do that. Just lift the bonnet and let it sit on its own. It's quite a thrill because it just didn't do that before. I had to use a prop. So, absolutely thrilled.